Thank you for allowing me to present my qualifications for the Institute of Transportation Vice Presidential position. My name is Jeff Arey, and I am one of two candidates that was chosen by the nominating committee to run for this position. Over the next several years, the Institute has an opportunity to enhance its position in the transportation industry. Questions regarding membership, questions regarding meetings, questions regarding the New Leadership Institute, questions regarding funding, questions regarding what is ITE, all will be facing the board and the newly elected officers. I ask for your support to allow me to participate in making these decisions. ITE faces a critical decision over the next several years in identifying its brand. What is ITE? Where should we be applying our resources, and what energy should our staff be applying to the questions we face daily regarding automated vehicles, safety, pedestrians, bicyclists, roundabouts, and other issues? These are all critical to the organization and the effort that is to be put on each of these questions. But we need to know from the members what is important to them. Where are they facing daily questions, and what do they need the staff and ITE resources to be addressing? We ask each of you to get involved. Either get involved at the annual meeting in Boston or the upcoming technical meeting in San Diego. At both of these meetings, a session will be held which will allow input from members as to what is ITE to them. The board can make a decision and brand ITE, but in order to do that and do it effectively, the members need to have their input. The members need to let ITE board members know what is ITE to each member. But with help from the membership, the majority can at least have input into branding of the organization. This is critical as we go out and try to bring in new members in identifying what is ITE. ITE holds two meetings each year, the annual meeting and the mid-year technical meeting. The mid-year technical meeting was started to address hot topics. Today, hot topics are addressed almost instantaneously. The information is available. Should we continue to hold a meeting for this reason? Attendance and cost have been going in opposite direction. Cost goes up, attendance has gone down. The need for this meeting has been addressed by the board over the last several years, but prior commitments have been made for these meetings and must be addressed in a financial and economical way. The board needs input from its members as to whether this is an effective meeting and needs to be continued. I would ask each of you to get involved and let your board members know if this is an effective meeting for you. The board needs to resolve this question. ITE membership has been declining over the past several years. This is somewhat related to the economy, but in a recent survey by the Public Agency Council, it was found that ITE is losing its members in major cities in the U.S. and Canada. Major cities are cities over 100,000 population. The question is, why are we losing these members? Are they going to other organizations, or are they just dropping out because we are not providing the benefits they need? These questions need to be resolved, so we need to be meeting with these individuals in these cities and asking those questions. We need involvement of local ITE members as well as members from the board and the executive committee meeting with these individuals, asking these questions. Is it related to the previous question we discussed? What is ITE? Are we adding value? How can we add value? These are all questions the board needs to resolve. but membership is a critical element in the organization. Growing membership in ITE is crucial to the future of the organization. At the October 2012 board meeting, the board passed a resolution starting the Leadership Institute. This Leadership Institute was begun as an answer to a need that was shown in several of our surveys. We provide technical training in a number of areas, but very little leadership training. This leadership training will allow our members to gain valuable training that will allow them to progress in their careers, to progress in the Institute of Transportation Engineering, and to also progress in the transportation industry. We are committed to making this happen. I will commit that I will work to make this endeavor succeed. It is going to take involvement to get funding and candidates for the Institute, but with your help and mine, we can make it happen. Long-term funding for transportation is a critical issue for the transportation industry. ITE, being a part of that industry, also needs to play a major role in making sure that a funding system is in place. We are doing more with less every day. We are being asked to face safety, congestion, other issues, and resolve them with less funds. In order to meet the challenges of tomorrow and the congestion that is developing daily, we need to let our representatives know the things that we are accomplishing today. Take the positive side of what we can do with what we have and what we could do if we were provided the resources we need to make things happen. We must become a player in the process, and in order to do that, we need to have a grassroots effort by our members with their local representatives, showing them what ITE can do with a long-term, dependable funding resource. I have been involved in ITE since 1965, joining as a student at North Carolina State University. I have chaired a number of committees and been involved with the board as the Florida, Puerto Rico District Director. I have been involved with 3 state societies as their president, working with an executive director and a staff. I have served on the National Society of Professional Engineers House of Delegate Board. I understand what it takes for volunteer organizations to function. Volunteer organizations are run by volunteers. It is their time and effort that makes the organization function. I will commit to you that I will expend the time and effort needed to make sure that ITE becomes the organization of choice for transportation professionals. ITE has been there when I needed help in solving my problems, and hopefully it has been there in helping you solve your problems. I ask each of you to be involved, stay involved, and vote for the candidate of your choice. Thank you for your time.